our mentality, skipping the gravity, flipping the strategy. Better be ready for remedy, and then moving so fast that you cannot even see me. Coming for the crown, I'm the queen of the underground, breaking the sound with the tactical impact. Internal inferno is starting to react. Can't deny, say cannot deny. No name, my yaku, the woman on night. Otake kenshi no shunkai, どの視界を弱視支配を拡大展開限界突破の戦法巻き起こすサリスエイリな原数の単が反射してことパンツ完全審議の余波に震えて眠れぬ夜更けに覚醒サクレイブ River from shape 1, 2 with the speed of a bullet. I'm pulling the trigger and bigger the figure, the bitter, the taste of the waste of a space in the race. I'm an ace with the face of a demon. I'm screaming and dreaming and taking the throne, and I'm doing it all on my own with the bone, the pick and the stone, the throw in the zone. I'm a pro with the flow like a blow to the head, and I'm leaving you dead in the water. I'm slaughtering every beat that I meet with the heat that'll melt till the snow on the street. Shogo taking a bow, so Joe time, more so we show no kill, kill, so die. Hey, tie that side, have to let you know, some time, I'm got to get some awesome. My yo, ya high, show, stack, the pie, the slides, and send all dolly good day. No, she won't get to day. 刻んだ証拠は誰にも消せない呼ばせない Surprise mother father open your eyes Surprise mother father cutting my ties Surprise mother father taking the prize Surprise mother father time to ignite Out for the kill with the drill in my hand and I'm making a stand in the sand of a land that I conquered and honor with blood and the sweat and my tears and the fears that I face for the years and the race to the top of the mountain I count and the bodies I fell in the pit of the hell that I built with the guilt of 1,000 souls in the palm of my hand and I'm planning to expand the brand of the fire I'm higher than high and I'm ready to fly in the sky like a bird with a word that I shake of the earth and the birth of a legend is here in the gear of a war that I'm planning for sure and I'm pure in the core of my heart 昭和なんて嘘ばちだろ次元だけが武器になるだろ逆転がことまくばけつけるこう咲かす世界を揺らせよしゃわしない逃げちゃわないなら苦の底まで辻落とし焼き尽くし愛になるまでこららない止まらないこの衝動 Let me know on the one with the power Minutes to take as an hour to hour Much as the kingdom begins to devour Crying and dying your cowardly flower Let me know on the one with the power Minutes to take as an hour to hour Much as the kingdom begins to devour Crying and dying your cowardly flower Surprise mother father open your eyes Surprise mother father cutting the ties Surprise mother father taking the prize Surprise mother father time to ignite Surprise mother father open your eyes Surprise mother father cutting the ties Surprise mother father taking the prize Surprise mother father time to ignite Yeah. I heard your engine screaming at the starting line, but your heart is shaking while you stare at mine. Don't bother looking for a clear to the rhyme. You are just a shadow wasting all my time. 昔はあの広い通り足元すら見えてない滑稽な踊り打ち見上げたプライドは砂の塩一吹きで消える脆いもの映画を見てから出直してきなここはお前の言った本所じゃないから You claim the throne but you can barely stand Building castles out of sinking sand Every word you speak is a hollow shell Welcome to the bottom of the well I am the ocean, you are just a drop Wait for the silence when the pulses stop You are chasing ghosts in a losing race I will leave you frozen in this lonely place 身の程知らずの哀れな挑戦者敗北の味すらわからない損害座震える手で何を掴もうとするの描いた譜面はもう破りしゃってたの逃げ出すなら今のうちだよ追い越す価値もない線くずなの You claim the throne but you can barely stand Building castles out of sinking sand Every word you speak is a hollow shell Welcome to the bottom of the well I am the ocean, you a dusty drop Wait for the silence when the pulses stop But the throne feels hollow. Only the ghosts and the shadows will follow. I climb the peak just to breathe in the zero. Dead is the heart of a winter-born hero. Numbers on screens are the only pulse rising. Sharp like a diamond, no need for disguising. Winning is quiet inside the reflection. I see a stranger in my own reflection. 僕の同情を自分に自己的を止めても変わらない地球新車の帝王通りの沈黙垂れの手も届かない著書への小さい感情を過ぎ落として得たこの景色美しすぎるほど冷静な常識会社のぬくもりをしながら私は私をうならせてゆく Cold winter standing in the light so thin I lose the world just to keep going 心は温度の果てに知ってた真理だけが私の真実 No pulse, no heat, no looking back The sky is white, the path is black 0度のNothing is left to ignite Frost in the veins of the night 恋さえこれつく Minimal movement, I calculate fade Love is a burden and mercy is slayed I build a palace of glass and of stone God of the void and I sit here alone Swinging in orbits, a vessel of cold Buying the future with stories and told Feeling the gaze and the needle for logic Victory feels like a clinical project 指先に触れる全てが結晶ポテクシな空に捧げる絶唱真夏の残花を踏みつけたらく明日の兆したい主査にご説支配の味は無味無中毒飛び澄まされた孤独の山急路に立つものは有利はしない恋の掟に従うだけ Cold winter standing in the light so thin I lose the world just to keep the wind 心は温度を手にしてた真理だけが私の真実 No pulse, no heat, no looking back The sky is white, the path is black 0度の目に抱かれながら一人きりで飛べく Cold winter standing in the light so thin I lose the world just to keep the wind 心は温度当てにしてた真理だけが私の真実 No pulse, no feet, no looking back The sky is white, the path is black 0度の目に抱かれながら一人きりで飛べく側近から見上げる空はくった鉄の色艶がろうとする爪はとっくに剥がれ落ちた期待なんて動かぬはとっくに氷結黒の中震える足で立っているのがやっとの現状 I walk through the valley of shadow and death No light at the end, just my shallowest breath Every dream I touch turns to gray and dust In this world of lies there's no one to trust 絶望の底で叫ぶ声は誰にも届かない明日なんて来なくていいと祈り続けてる I am the queen of this ruined empire Burning down the fake hopes in the fire 救いなどいらないわ全てを消さって I rule the void until the end of my fate人口に映る自分は抜け殻の操り人形どうぞ切る勇気さえ持てない臆病な魂成功者の笑い声が鼓膜を突き刺すパ僕の味は苦すぎて感覚感覚さ Am I a star? Concrete jungle swallowing my broken heart I was destined to fail right from the very start No mercy for the weak in this cold-blooded game I am just a number without a face or a name 崩れ落ちてくプライドの残骸ざまずくことさえ忘れた狂気 The pressure is heavy but I never bow down Wearing the thorns like a bloody gold crown 絶望の底で叫ぶ声は誰にも届かない明日なんて来なくていいと祈り続けてる I am the queen of this ruined empire Burning down ropes in the fire 救いなどいらないわ全てウィキしたって I rule the void until the ends of my fate 光は消えた Nothing left to see 終わりの始まり Setting myself free さよなら Game over Game over Game over Game over I know much こぼれた static noise in my peripheral vision そこを打った火球の残響 I am picking up the shards of a fractured crown 仮に咲く digital distortion swallowing the past 逆入する遺作 Press the button is broken 喉の渇き女る真夜中 System failure leads to a new ignition 崩れ落ちた昨日みたいに変えてGlitch in the matrix そり上がるむき出しの意志って There was a war 登れなら苦の変遷から Igniting the embers of a cold heart 焼き尽くせばい僕の記憶 Defying the gravity of my own demise、二度目の夜明けが天を裂く I am rising from the wreckage 不明の鼓動 The pride of searching for meaning in the static つなぎ合わせる金継ぎの魂が Deeper the fall, the higher the peak 限界を突き High low Rewrite the source code Existence reload 沈黙を破る Thundering heartbeat against the void バイク車乗らってる麦とレ Stars are just a map of the battlefield 光の粒を掴み取る Total override of the previous version 再生の瞬間瞳に灯る青い炎 The descent was just a prelude 震える指先引き金に避けて Watch the rise and bleed 覚醒まで秒読み登れなら苦の変遷から Igniting the embers of a cold heart 焼き尽くせばい僕の記憶 Defying the gravity of my own demise、二度目の夜明けが天を裂く I am rising from the wreckage 不明の鼓動月が沈んだそこの死の印図で一人冷たい指先がなぞる気のシミ The shadow stretches till it swallows the bone I built a kingdom out of silence and stone 心臓の中に映る真っ白の誰かの顔剥がれ落ちていく産湯の過去と嘘 I took two layers of the ancient debris Finding the monster that was promised to me 重力に逆らう泥のような思考回路出口を塞いだのは自分自身の経路 Binary visions blurring under the black light I sold my soul just to survive the long night 錆びついた感情がおじぶ音を曲げ灰色の空から降り注ぐ絶望の雨 Every heartbeat is a heavy burden to bear Choking on the poison and the motionless air 消えない闇が私を呼び込んでいく The void is calling out my secret name 戻れない倒し くしたカラスが喉でピンミク Static electricity dancing on my cool skin Losing the battle where the sinners always win 態度がショートして焼き付いた残像救いなどいらないこの自由が心地いい The dark mind is a temple of forgotten scars Watching the collapse of the dying star 消えない闇が私を弓飛んでいく The void is calling out my secret name 戻れないタウンショーまで深く落ちていく There is no mercy in this wicked game There is no mercy in this wicked game火の中に潜む罰の影 The silhouette is drowning in the gray だけを止めて見つめる孤独な瞳 A silence that will never go away 歪んだ慈悲を指でなぞる I chase the lines of every single lie 冷たい木道が胸を叩く The hollow beat is all I have inside 腕のendingに隠した牙 The venom sticks beneath my fragile skin 出口のない目をさまよい歩く The cycle of the darkness starts to spin 壊れた天秤が揺れている My heavy heart is sinking like a stone 誰も触れられない秘密の過剰 I face the demons on my very own 黒く染まる真実を抱いて I let the bitterness consume the light A bitter taste is lingering on my tongue 剥がれ落ちる化けの皮の破片 The songs of misery are left unsung 震える手足がそう求めて My body feels the weight of every chain 奈落の底で踊り続ける I find my solace in the pouring rain 救いなどどこにも落ちていない The mercy that you seek is out of reach 開けられた約束の残骸 The lesson that the shadows try to teach 思考は疑惑を重く沈んで My mind is drifting in the sea of ink 希釈の幸で問われを覗く I linger on the very final brink 光を拒みパザザしたこの部屋 I lock the door and throw away the key 絶望だけが私を照らさない The only thing that sets my spirit free 黒く染まる真実を抱いて I let the bitterness consume the light 声にならない叫びを放つ Beneath the freezing cover of the night 上演を待つ静かな祈り The end is calling out my broken name 深く沈む医者の終焉 The gravity is pulling me below 誰にも見えない衝撃をもめて A hollow fire that will never glow 英雄への続く孤独のパレード That darkness is the only home I know Stacking figures, chasing hate, but watch the market climb. Selling souls for pennies just to buy a piece of time. I'm the predator, the titan, moving silent in the dark. Every contract that I sign is leaving such a heavy mark. Global trade under my thumb, I dictate how the world revolves. Couplets, riddles of the currency that only I can solve. No emotions in the boardroom, only logic in the creed. I'm the mother of the system, sowing every single seed. 羽でのようなものだと数えと断言する。劣悪な眼差しで全てぼっち起算する。御殿から見下ろす小、do show の猛霊。欲望のなでに汚れて消えてゆけ。私のゴンタナは 果たされるこの果てしない支配気球するように稼ぐ止まらない連想美学なき売車に刻む通りの天才 Golden throne in my sight ruling through the coldest night money talks and silent skills climbing up the highest hills leverage the debt and build the castle in the sky watch the numbers multiply and never wonder why competition crash beneath the weight of my empire turning every tiny spark into a raging fire monopolize the vision filter out the weakest low high velocity momentum everywhere I go I don't play the game I own the board and all the pieces calculate a risk until the breathing finally ceases 能動する電子脳に弾けるバブルのない上皮と逃がさない布に巡らされた雲の世界基準は私が踏める唯一無二のルールひざまずけあがめよう完璧なこのツールが即する博士土ズームもっと最心地よい感情を化した先に待つ教育の不意と目が降る氷の雨のようにすると私の支配下で生き延びる種を解け Everything has a price roll the iron happy dice empire built on the stone sitting on my lonely throne golden throne in my sight ruling through the coldest light money talks in silent skills climbing up the highest hills Golden throne in my sight ruling through the coldest night money talks in silent skills climbing up the highest hills Logging the server, the countdown is ticking. Picking the weapon, the system is clicking. High-speed connection, no room for the lag. Headshot the target, then claim the whole flag. Enter the lobby and survey the scene. Cold-blooded killer behind the screen. Calculate movements, no errors allowed. Silence the rivals and deafen the crowd. Watch how I flick it and watch how I slide. No way to run and there's no way to hide. Climbing the ladder, I reach for the peak. Crushing the losers and bending the weak. Meta is changing, but I am the constant. Victory coming and left in an instant. Leveling up while you fall to the floor. This is the combat and this is the war. 限界を超えて加速するかよ戦場に刻む真理の足毛身にはたく合図逃げ道はない御殿に立つのは私がいない一瞬の戦果全てを脱ぐ敗者の剣と縄相撲に消えゆく最邪の称号この手に掴む歴史の闇に貴様を沈める Are you ready? I'm ready Can you see me? Too fast Who is losing? You are Who is winning? I am Target live fire Game over Reset Who's the master clean? Who's the victim trash? Take defense Take the glory Mine 限界を超えて加速する回路戦場に刻む真理の足毛ミリアザとはいつ逃げ道はないこっちに立つのは私がいない一瞬の戦果全てを熟敗者の銀と縄相撲に消えゆく最邪の称号この手につがむ歴史の用語この手につかむ限界を超えて加速する回路戦車のに刻む真理の足毛身にはざく合図逃げ道はないこっちに立つのは私がいない一瞬の戦果全てを熟敗者の剣と縄相撲に消えゆく最初の称号この手につく歴史の闇に貴様を沈める限界を超えて加速するかよ戦車のに刻む真理の足毛切りはざく合図逃げ道はないこっちに立つのは私がいない一瞬の進行全てを熟敗者の剣と縄相撲に消えゆく最長の称号この手につかむ歴史の闇に貴様を沈める down in the hollow of my chest. Deep blue shadows sleeping with the weary never rest. The static in the air is the only truth I feel. Grinding through the layers till I find what there's a real. 너 나가 유감을 뭔가 구원하도록 유비 쌓기. 예미 꼰다고서 나가 high no one today you're me. 手口をなくした思考が牙をむく剥がれ落ちた理性が闇に溶けてゆく Everything I thought I built was made of fragile glass. Watching all the silhouettes of ghosts I never passed. Keep my head down low as the gravity takes hold. Writing out the stories that will never be retold. Black ink in my veins running cold. The story of a soul getting sold. 落ちてゆく奈落の底へ戻れない一人きりの果て Heavy lungs breathing in the void. Every little piece of me destroyed. 終わりのない迷路の中消えたいとためくだけInside the vault of a long forgotten dream. Silence screaming louder than a frantic jagged beam. 断絶された怪物が足らない明日移りついた感情逃げたのない滑車 No light, no way, no turning back. Fading into shades of pitch and black. Treading through the mercury is pulling at my feet. Bitter taste of irony is all I get to eat. I buried all the evidence beneath the flow of sight. Now the structure's crumbling in the middle of the night. 視界を塞ぐ漆黒のカーテン震える手で掴んだのは雲探検支配された意地から背の描き希望楽の咎の思いにした気をCalculating misery inside a mental cell. Bringing every corner of the self-inflicted hell. Lower than the basin where the demons come to play. Losing every battle at the closing of the day. Oh, black ink in my veins running cold. A story of a soul getting sold. 落ちてゆく奈落の底へ戻れない一人きりの果て Heavy lungs breathing in the void.Every little piece of me destroyed. 終わりのない迷路の中消えたいとためこだけLook at the mirror, I see the profit. My silhouette is the only product. Cold cash coming in a heavy deposit. Trading the skin for the keys to the rocket. I am the dealer and also the goods. Hustle is misunderstood in the hoods. Counting the steps while you sleep in the mud. Flowing like lightning, it runs in my blood. Never regret for the price that I set. Caught in the web of the golden net. Selling the vision and selling the rain. Watch me ignite and then roll the game. 人気の中の虚像を追って。プライド足し去った場を待って。指先一つで世界をハック。お前のゲル一晩でジャック。今後ねみなんて不要な我慢希望は不嫌いな反物価値を踏めるのは私の方だひざまずけほら望み通りだ帯は売らない体を売る自分のルールで支配を出る理性と本能境界線で踊り明かすの御殿の線で I am the queen of the dark leaving a permanent mark.But you can't buy my soul. Taking the lead and I take the control. Stacking the paper like towers of Babel. Turning the tide and I'm flipping the table. Luxury lifestyle is not a fable. Clicking my heels and I'm cutting the cable. High speed chasing the digit and karma. Drama is cheap, I'm the daughter of karma. Wrapped in the silk like a bulletproof armor. Cold as the winter and never get warmer. Power is liquid, it flows in the vein. Master of pleasure and master of pain. Everything's business and nothing is free. Welcome to my world of vanity scene. 炎の奴隷に夢を見させて成果も果てに奈落へ落として愛などいらぬ必要派の茜自由を舞う亀魂を跳ね甘い言語かなはフィルターで消去リアル数字が唯一の消去リーターデータ肉体の感羽ばたいてみせる交互の尿過ぎて押してて栄光をつかむ汚れた手で未来をハム誰にも文句は言わせないわ私が私の神になるのよ I am the queen of the dark the lead and I take the control. I am the queen of the dark, leaving a permanent mark. I what you want but you can't buy my soul. Taking the lead and I take the control. Look at my face and you lose your mind. Instantly counting the flaws that you wish you could find, but the mirror reflects what you hate in yourself, and you stack up your bitterness high on the shelf. I am the peak of the mountain, you struggle to climb with the rhythm that beats in the double of time. And my skin is a canvas of puzzling grace, while you scramble to hide every line on your face. It is funny to see how you wither and shrink when I walk in the room and you start to blink with the heat of a fire that burns in your soul. But your envy is never gonna take control. I am the queen of the sin and the king of the game, while you ride in the shadow and shouting my name like a poison. It spreads in the veins of your heart, but I knew I was winning right back from the start. You can try to dissect every move that I make, but the power I hold is not something to fake. I am sharp like a blade in a velvet sheath, while you grind every molar and bone in your teeth. Do you feel the adrenaline rush in your chest when you realize that I am the ultimate best? And your words are just bullets that bounce off the gold of a story that never gets dusty or old. I am pushing a limit and breaking the pace with a smile that is locking you out of the space. And the faster I go, then the harder you fall, like a butterfly pinned to a crumbling wall. It is bitter and sweet like a citrus sting, and you hate every blessing the heavens bring. So keep watching the crew from the dirt of the floor while I lock up the locks and I shut every door. Stop the clock and the ticking is loud in your ears as you drown in the ocean of all of your fears. It is tragic to witness the way that you crave every drop of the magic and all. But I save while you're rolling the dice with a heavy hand, while the sink in the middle of shifting sand. Like a phantom it haunt every dream that you weave, in the beauty what carry is hard to believe. It is wrong and it is pure and it is cold as ice. Why you pay for the envy with a heavy price? I am running the marathon, eating the pack while you stare at the dust and the cracks in your back. It is over before you could even begin, with the glow of the victory under my skin. So just swallow the pride and the bile in your throat. Hey! Wake up and I check the clock again, staring at the ceiling while I'm counting to 10. Every bone is aching with the weight of a world. I'm a hurricane trapped in the body of a girl, grinding for the paper till the vision gets blurred. I don't need a favor, keep the pity unheard. Heavy is the crown and I wear it like a stone, building up an empire all on my own. Survival of the fittest is the name of the game, burning through the fuel just to kindle the flame. You're playing in the dirt while I'm touching the sky. Never let them see the exhaustion in my eye. I'm the queen of the jungle, I'm the master of fate, leaving all the losers at the starting gate. 限界なんてとっくに超えたルーキーの中の自分を睨んでる。手に息吐く暇もないほど加速、この街のノイズを全部振り切る。情熱の刃を研ぎ澄まして、甘い弦粉を全部焼き立てて、誰にも真似できないこのフロー、ゴー上まで最短距離で行こう。泥だらけの靴で踏み切らす孤独、孤独さえも味方にする圧倒的本能。Rule the game, no shame in my pain. I will rise and break every chain. 止まらないこの鼓動、私が世界の方。Click clack boom, better make some room. I'm a sonic wave leading to your doom. Talking that trash, while I'm stuck and make cash, leaving all the fakes in that cloud of ash. I don't sleep, I just wait for the kill. Running on empty, but I got the will. Power in my voice and it's loud and clear. I'm the only nightmare that you should fear. Let Level up high while you stay on the floor. I'm the hurricane knocking down your door. No breaks, no rest, just a heart of steel. Showing all you puppets what it means to be real. 감정化してマシになる火花散らして闇を切り裂く弱音は僕だと自分に今にかせ真理の味だけを喉に流し込め止まればと終わりだと分かっている逆境の中でこそたがいている研ぎ澄まされたこんなの弾丸一瞬で仕留める完璧なプラン誰の指図も行きつけないわ私のルールで集り返る世界疲れ果てたその先に見える私だけの王座に腰裂ける Rules the game No shame in my pain I will rise and break every chain 止まらないこの鼓動渡りか世界が Rules the game No shame in my pain I will rise and break every chain 止まらないこの鼓動私が世界の方What do you see? A pawn in the system or a king like me? They want to lock me in a cage of death, but I am the fire that you haven't met. Face the reality, break the routine. I am the virus in your cold machine. Talk is cheap, but my silence gold. Winning the race while you do what you're told. Crushing the pressure, I rise from the dust. In a world full of lies, I'm the only trust. Rule the game, stay ahead of the pack. Once I attack, there is no turning back. ティリブド見たべて馬が声優里で操る無能な名誉吐き枯れ得てるプライドの定量腐ったリンゴを排除しせよ自然の他人をなぎ取り暴け奈落の底から艶がり叫べお前のルールはすでに手遅れコンテンツかもマナーの夢研ぎ澄まされた鋼丸の刃一切の敵など見せずに放て迷いはないせこの瞬間に刻む足がけ歴史の証明 The crown is mine I never decline Step into the light and watch me shine Nothing can stop the storm inside Nowhere for you to run and hide The crown is mine I never decline Step into the light and watch me shine Nothing can stop the storm inside Nowhere for you to run and hide Fill my empire burning with sweat Living the life that you'll never forget Speed up the bullet, I'm hitting the mark Igniting the flame in the middle of dark Don't try to play me, you lose in the end I am the break that you cannot defend Money and power, they come and they go But I am the constant that runs the whole show Witness the power, I'm taking the lead Planting the vision and sowing the seed The ultimate weather, the master of fate Leaving you standing outside of the gate 甘いこと何が合詞のファーセ欺く奴らを並べ沈ま捧げも無用だしの底混戦全速上を目の出すな一刀両断現実は非常で残酷なシャン抜け出す剣はこの腕の中に釣りにもこびずに我が道を行く牙をむき出し魔物を仕留める加速すると同限界を超え笑けと動け魂の声終わりなき戦いそ持ち抜く